when I read your recent controversial GQ interview, I nodded my way through it. As a parent who's kind of on the this sort of celebrity entertainment world cycle at the moment, I totally got where you were coming from. And although it may have, the comments you came out with may have been a little bit emotional in parts, I actually thought, oh, you know what? Maybe it had to be said. Maybe the family had to read this, digest it, and think about what Hannah Montana, this global phenomenon, had actually done to you as a family.
I realized that I made a big mistake even giving that interview. It was the darkest time of my life, of dark. It was dark and turbulent, and that would have been a real good time for me to probably go sit by the fire alone,
Well, you were on your own, weren't you? And
I was.
You'd split up temporarily from your wife, the love of your life, and you were probably feeling pretty depressed and lonely and all the things that go with it. But I still come back to when I read it cold again yesterday. I remember reading at the time and all the fuss and stuff. I wasn't so sure it was such a big mistake.
Yeah, I just think, that wasn't a good time for me to do an interview. I'm sure of that.
But it was searingly honest. It's what you felt, wasn't it?
I was definitely dealing with a lot in my world.
You'd seen your family slightly fractured by... And the fame aspect couldn't be irrelevant to it.
I felt like, and still feel like, that, my family was the definition of my life. That was the most important thing and what Billy Ray Cyrus was all about. And I seen it coming unraveled. And again, probably even more so makes sense why it wasn't a really good time to give that interview, especially sitting at my kitchen table in my home, alone. It just...
Feeling sorry for yourself.
The interview, I probably was, to be honest. And it had been set up for quite some time. The interview was supposed to happen. It just wasn't supposed to happen like that.